Hey everybody, this is Abby from Realistic Kitchen and Gardens, and I'm here with a plant update. We are 3 weeks away from our last frost date, May 10th, so I wanted to give you an update. This is the borage that I planted. I planted it on 3/7, so don't plant it 3/7. I've learned since that you can direct sow it, and I'm going to give these away, and then I'm going to direct sow them, seed again, when I transplant my tomatoes. I have 8 of these, and then I have a bunch of catnip that I've actually had to top. Same problem, that just gets very big. Here's my Thai chili pepper that actually looks like it wants to flower. I topped it just because it was getting really tall and my setup is only so tall. Here's all my celeriac, celery root. It looks a little floppy because pots are so small, they need to be watered almost twice a day now. I need to up pot them. And then this lemongrass is still going strong. And here is the parsley that I seeded eons ago. Those teeny tiny zinnias I planted a while ago are doing this. They're very fragile, but they also grasp onto each other and they're kind of a pain. So we'll see if they make it to the last frost date. I seeded some calendula, which look kind of like daisies. I seeded these on April 3rd. I need to up pot these. They're getting a little tight. Here's that catnip. You saw me transplant this, so they did really well. Only 2 died that were super duper teeny. And then here are some tomatoes, 3 Roma tomatoes and 1 beefsteak tomato. At this stage, they look all the same, but they're doing good. And let's see, what else do I have? I have my cilantro in the back there that is happy as a clam and probably ready to be harvested. And in the back here, there is the one summer savory I had. Fungus gnat. That's the one summer savory I had, and I just recently topped it to try to get it to bush a little. We'll see if it does that. I've never grown summer savory from seed, but we'll see. I've heard it gets quite bushy. Here are the Cherry Queen zinnias that I have. They're doing good, getting a little scraggly, but they've been on the fan too, so they're building their roots. And then I have 3 types of basil. I think you did watch me seed this, but these are obviously up potted. Once they get maybe 2 or 3 more sets of true leaves, I'll pinch them, kind of like I did with the summer savory back there. I'll pinch them so they bush really nicely. That's what I did with a basil last year and it went really well. So this is a sweet basil. These are the 3 dark opal purple, and these are all the Thai basil, flowering Thai basil. And there's 2 more petunias. So I have a bunch of newbies. So these I seeded a couple days ago. I seeded a bunch. So since we're 3 weeks out from our last frost date, we are basically planting all of our hot weather crops so you can get a head start, or you can direct seed them. This is a spaghetti squash, a Waltham butternut squash, black star zucchini, 1 plant, pike muskmelon, which is very similar to a cantaloupe. This is my sugar baby watermelon. I'm bottom watering, so some will look dry. Naked bear hull-less pumpkin, and then a kakai hull-less pumpkin. And then this is one of the long slicer cucumbers. I think it's pronounced poignette, something like that. 2 national pickling cucumber. And then I have 3 orange jing okra. They have really deep taproot, so you want to plant them directly in, I think these are 4-inch pots. And then I have 1 pot of Florenza sunflowers, which only get about 3 feet tall. And then I have a pot, I think I put 6 in there, of mammoth gray stripe sunflowers. Those will need to be up potted very quickly once they sprout. Here's my newest set of babies. I'm trying again to do lemon balm, but I don't think it's going to work. I think they need cold stratification and I just didn't do it. And then I'm also trying peppermint again in the back. My camera does not want to focus today. And then here I planted a dozen nasturtiums. I think I planted dwarf jewel mix, so they're a little smaller than the vining ones. And then this is, I decided to plant a cherry tomato this year, so I need to thin this and plant the biggest one. And then this entire rest of it is French marigolds from the saved seed I have last year. They're French marigolds. Of the original seeding you saw me do, this one and that other big one over there are the only 2 that made it, and I've reseeded, and I actually have a number of them coming up. So there's one there, there's one in the back to the left of the label, and that's about it. So we'll see if they come up. And that's everything right now. If it wasn't raining, I would give you an outdoor tour because my peas are doing well, but it's currently raining and being a typhoon, so I'll do that one in a bit. That's all for now. If you like this kind of stuff, please like, comment, and subscribe.